I'm in Indianapolis, and I'm about an hour and 20 from my target area. I decided to chase today, since this threat is so close to me, which is like an hour 20. That's my target area, and see where things go. See how things develop. If they develop west, I might shoot west to like Illinois.
In about 1.5 miles, keep right to merge onto I-65 North.
If things develop west, I'll go west. If
Stay
they develop
in the left 3 lanes.
in losing my train of thought. If they develop anywhere like near Northwest Indiana, where my target area is at, I'll probably stay in Remington. Remington is where I would like to be at today. But I'm probably gonna mute this, probably switch back to radar until I get to my target area. There's probably gonna be nothing that's interesting that's gonna happen until later this afternoon, if anything develops. So yeah, just stay tuned. Probably around like I have an hour 20 drive, so probably like in an hour from now I'll probably be back, see how things are developing, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna switch back. Test. Are we live finally? Are we live finally? Are we live finally? We are live. I gotta keep an eye on chat and stuff. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. We are looking west towards Pontiac right now in that tornado warning that is to the west of me. I don't know where to position to. This storm, let's see. New severe thunderstorm warning for Will County as it moves towards Chicago. Is that tornado possible? No, just half dollar size hail. This one's a tornado warning still. I don't know why these streams keep on ending. I was trying to make it one big stream, but I'll find a way just to make it one video. So you can hear the thunder. RFD surge. No clue what to do.
So make sure to check that out. It has all the active weather alerts for your location. It's basically a weather app. I know a lot of people are asking for this to be a weather app, so we'll see. But we are working on that right now. It is a brand new website with tons of cool stuff on it, so make sure to check it out. Go back to the 3-cam view. Here's the latest radar scan. Again, broad rotation right now near 70 or 47, moving towards Campus, Buckingham, and Herscher, Illinois. So again, a little wall cloud.
Now all these storms are moving east.
Okay. This is from Nick Gorman. We're going to need some shame spams in the chat. Nick Gorman over here in that tornado warning in Pontiac.
Shame, shame, shame.
Approaching a real road
This is
crossing.
shame. This is Storm Chaser Nick Gorman. He is a new Storm Chaser with us. And this is under an overpass. Ultimate shame. But yeah, again, guys, if you guys are driving, do not park on the interstate. This is ridiculous. Like, bruh. You can hear the horn and everything, too. This is peak. Hey, shout out to everybody honking at these people. Shout out to every one of them. I don't know how many people honk. That's like probably 10 different cars. Nick Gorman is a chief for getting out of his car. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go back over to live radar. Hey, a handful of letters for the super chat. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we have a tornado warning cell right now in Illinois. Again, rotating supercell right now near Loretto. It is north of the wire, going towards the Herscher area. There's a new storm also going up right now, new little updraft just east of Ottawa. So this storm we'll have to keep an eye on, going towards the Channahon area, Minoka, and Braidwood. So that is a brand new supercell that is attempting to go up. We've had a couple attempts of showers southeast of Princeton, at least updrafts that are attempting to go up, but none of them have really had much success so far. But this storm, again, currently not looking very healthy on radar. It was much healthier a few minutes ago. Well, I say that, now we have a wall cloud forming again, so I don't know, maybe we got something going again with this storm. It's been kind of in and out over the last several minutes, and I'm not talking about the burger joint. This is back over to CJ Ziegler. There's a wall cloud again trying to form.
Possibly, yeah.
Let's go to Max Archer, slot 2. This is Max Archer. Maybe we'll load. Whoa. He's gonna bread it there. He's inside of the storm here in normal Illinois. This is again on the supercell. It's like no visibility. Look at all the hail on the ground too. Tons of steam, I think, or at least some ground fog that's developed here over normal Illinois. But we now have a new wall cloud forming. There it is. That is a wall cloud that is again developing here. Back over to Stormer Media. They are also near Lexington, Illinois.
I'll just say screw this camcorder because it's not working.
Parked on the roadway here. These are chasers. The storm chaser convergence is quite high today.
Hello, chat.
I feel like something's gonna form right over Kankakee and the blue right north of Seattle.
I am.
That's what every single model shows.
Yeah. Kankakee looked like it was gonna get slammed.
Yeah.
Riley. Riley's dilemma. She got a good setup today.
Storm chaser on Twitter just stopped at Home Depot, bought a brick, and threw through my windshield just to get that out of the way.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Gilman.
Well, I'll put it in the group chat.
Driving, brother. Gotta take a picture of this setup. I actually got a tough setup going on today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, frick. I got an actual camera today.
W.
With the laptop stand and everything.
Wow. I forgot you got that.
Yo. Just gonna chill in this lane. That's the setup today.
I found a new way to look at the velocity and stuff in rotation.
How?
You go to storm relative velocity. What that does, so regular velocity, not only is it wind, but it's also how fast the storm is coming.
Yeah.
So if say it's 100 miles an hour, it's typically like only 50 or 60 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Or it depends how fast the storm is moving. So if it's moving at 30, then the winds are actually 70.
Ah.
Storm
Is
relative
that-
automatically takes that out.
Where's that at so I can go to it? I don't want.
It's right under.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
right
see.
under high-res velocity,
Yeah.
Storm relative velocity.
You see the setup, bro? That's the setup today. Check the group chat.
On what?
In my car.
Oh. Ah, it's fire.
Got an actual setup today because nobody's in the
Yeah,
passenger
cool.
seat.
Uh-huh. Look at all the chasers on my picture I sent. That storm's big, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Got
literally
heavy
directly
loss.
east of it. I see it now too. I just got on 57.
That's heavy hail.
What is the storm that's in
Even
Shanahan
I think-
right now? Or Morris?
I think the one in Dayton, I think that one's got hail on it too. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes warm in maybe 2 minutes.
Which one?
Because I'd warn that if I was an NWS.
These storms still moving north?
Yeah. Northeast.
Yeah, northeast. Ooh.
But yeah, you'll see the storm start to fire off from Davenport, and then they'll do a little line, I think.
Yeah. These storms look like, I don't know, this cell right here that's in Pontiac looks like it's making an east turn now.
Uh-huh. Might come right in front of you. Oh yeah, it does.
Check the stream. How long you're on break till?
I got 30 more seconds.
Huh?
Oh my god, ate half my bowl. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, sun's, it's starting to get, that might have just been clouds. It's starting to get lighter now.
Just rain clouds.
Yeah. I gotta walk back in. I gotta buy water.
Wait, so is the storm relative velocity exactly like velocity, like reading it, like the light?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just gonna be a lower value, but you can see rotation a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah,
But I haven't put it in
looks-
action yet.
yeah. Looks like the storm's getting a little hooky though.
Uh-huh. They're all gonna be hooky, David.
All these little cells.
Yep. Oh my god, it's so cold out.
Re-Timmer's on this storm. I actually might meet him today.
Yeah, that guy's working on that storm. It's the only storm.
Yeah.
Don't you just drive over there and pull them? They're guaranteed something then.
You to stay south. Keep on. Anything around it? No. Right? It's the only cell that's up right now?
Yeah.
I don't know what Max is doing.
Yep, severe warning more of storm. I'm so good.
Oh yeah, Shanahan. That's the Shanahan one.
Storm has east movement. I'm gonna take you off speaker. Alright, David.
All right.
You have fun tonight.
Yes, sir.
You stay safe.
Yep. We'll do.
Alright?
Alright.
No damage. Alright? I want to see no damage.
No damage. No damage.
Alright, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you afterward.
Yep.
Alright, peace.
Alright, peace. Alrighty, chat. We are south of Chicago right now. South of Kankakee to be exact. We have this little cell that popped up. There's a lot of storm chasers on there, I can tell you that. It's the only cell that's the only storm cell today, and it's the storm cell right now. There we go. I don't know, this thing's been acting weird today. Alright, the cell you can see on the radar, it is directly east or west of me. I'm gonna need to stop this. You can see that on stream. I had a little like issue, little technical difficulties at the beginning of the day. Streamlabs just kept on kicking me out of the stream, so I just had to redo it and put it in OBS because OBS is better when it lags and it lowers the bit rate instead of just completely ending the stream. So I am parallel with the storm. I'm on I-57 going north, and the storm is on the I-55 corridor. We got two cells that are close to each other. The warm front that's here today is south of Chicago, so I don't know where that warm front begins. I can't see I can't see like a temp map. And he's like, this is my first chase, or this is actually my second chase by myself, but my first one with a 15% tornado risk, which is pretty interesting. I don't want, because look over here. Let's see here. I'm gonna put OBS here. You can see what I'm talking about right now. Sorry for the crooked camera. See if I can fix it. Storm is still pushing northeast right now. You can see it right here. Storm is looking intense.
A little storm that's splitting off to the north, going towards Dwight and Gardner, and as long as that continues to move on to the north and this storm continues to move more to the east, the tornado threat should continue to increase over the next several minutes. That storm just to the west of Minoka, Illinois right now is mostly a hailstorm.
Minoka.
Much of a tornado risk, at least in the short term. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, Dr. Bezos discussion this time for Oklahoma and western North Texas. Standard severe storms are expected to develop over the next few hours, and we're going to be seeing tornadoes, damaging winds, and large damaging hail from these storms.
Again, that these storms that are going up might be, going up in areas that aren't in a, significant risk of weather when it comes to an enhanced or moderate risk. So again, treat your area equally, even if you were like if you're on the line of that moderate risk over here in the Midwest, you should still be treating it as if you're in a moderate risk. Make sure that you're ready to go, have a tornado action plan ready to go, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and stay tuned to the stream. We're going to be live here again all afternoon and all evening covering this tornado outbreak as it is rapidly ramping up. And look at Tornado Page's feed right now. This is over in Pontiac. We are starting to see some rotation, a developing wall cloud right now on this storm near Pontiac. So we are starting to see an increase of rotation on the storm again, just off to the northeast of Bloomington.
It ain't going to take much once this thing turns east and starts ingesting some more warm inflow.
Yep, that's what it needs.
Just rapidly getting going.
I think we're back across the interstate. Okay.
It's also another view of the storm. You can see that wall cloud that's forming. That's the wall cloud right there. It's beginning to now form. It's pretty raggedy, but it's forming. So what they're looking at here is underneath the wall cloud. You can see all that rising motion, and it's beginning to form a base that is going to be a lot more favorable for actually producing a tornado. This is the beginning cycle of a potential significant tornado threat developing. You can see it spinning too. There's a little bit of spin there. I don't think this. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this got tornado warned in the next few minutes. It might not even go tornado possible. It might just get tornado warned. If you are in Pontiac in Illinois or near Dwight, north of Chatsworth, you definitely need to be ready to go to your safe place. And wall cloud is rapidly developing. Look at that rotation right there. That left to right motion at the front, right to left motion in the back. It is a rotating wall cloud. Here, it's going to likely be an intense tornado. That is rapidly rotating. And that is just not even a very organized wall cloud yet. This is the amount of days. So this is really the first legit attempt this storm has had of actually trying to produce a tornado. This thing's going to try to drop a big-time tornado. So, again, if you're near Pontiac or Hershey or near the Kankakee areas, you guys need to be ready for this. Again, that is a pretty evident...
That is a photogenic tornado right there. That is a photogenic tornado right there.
Go ahead and upgraded this to a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning. What that basically means is that they are monitoring an increasing risk for a tornado. And even though there's no tornado warning, we could get obviously a tornado risk here in the next several minutes. Oh wow, go to Buchanan Carlton slot 2. Buchanan Carlton slot 2. Guys, this view that you're about to see is going to be insane. Look at that right there. That's the wall cloud.
It's a beefy wall cloud there, folks.
Look at all that rising motion right there, too.
Glad we got the stream back and audio.
And a large hook echo. Look bottom right of your screen. We got a clear hook echo. Just fully developed. We also have an inflow coming out of the going right around the storm, and it's really cranking that area of rotation. That wall cloud is rapidly organizing. Look at all that rising motion. You can clearly see that rising motion right there. Look at that on the right side.
I-55.
right now.
Yo.
And also, I believe it's over 66. So he's right now on 66 northbound. That is the wall cloud that's developing. We now have an actual tightening on velocities, so this tornado is likely imminent. I would expect a tornado warning within the next few minutes going towards Oakdale, Loretto, and Campus, Illinois.
Oh, shit.
Going right over 66 right now. Wow. Look at that spin. Look at
It's directly east of me right now.
right here at the front. Right to left in the back. It's all that rising motion. It's getting even more and more intense. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, a lot of areas covered here. We also have a wall cloud near Del Rio, Texas. That is the storm Edgar O'Neill's on. Also, we had an individual send us a picture of another wall cloud near Abilene, Texas. So tornado or tornadic cells all over today.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. So again, there are multiple rotating supercells. And there's your first tornado warning of the day.
Oh,
Tornado
shoot.
warning now in Illinois. Again, this is a rapidly rotating supercell just south of
Hey
Dwight.
Max, I have an urgent update.
This is just south of Dwight. If you are in this tornado warning, you need to seek shelter immediately. Get away from windows. Get
Man,
to
I'm
the
so
lowest
eerie out
possible,
here, man.
And get to an interior room of your home or building. A large tornado is definitely possible with this storm as it continues to move to the east towards Campus, Steele, Kempton, Colum, and going eventually towards Herscher. And then long-term Kankakee as well as Clifton.
Kankakee.
Of this, there is a tornado on the ground. Reportedly, it sounds like John McKinney has a tornado down. It's not loading yet. Apparently there is a. Oh, okay, there is a tornado.
Hey Max, I have an urgent update.
Yeah, Max Archer apparently has a tornado. There's a tornado down right now, so this is now at least a non-condensed tornado that has dropped here in Illinois. That would be the area that there would be a tornado at. This is tornado Pagey. I'm in slot 2. Tornado Pagey has a tornado dropping right now. This thing has gone crazy here in the last few minutes. There's a non-condensed tornado again down right now on the north side of Pontiac. Go ahead.
Tornado off the ground.
All right, tornado's down. Bryce Shelton's confirming it too. Look at that motion. This is insane. We got a tornado down right now on the north side of Pontiac near I-55. Look how rapidly that wall cloud's spinning. You can see the debris being picked up there in the bottom left of your screen. There's a little bit of dirt being kicked up.
Right there.
Holy crap! Look how fast this thing is going. My God.
That is a huge rotation right there.
This is crazy. This is another view from Connor Croft.
Approaching a railroad
Perfect south
crossing.
road here.
Look at how much motion there is in the clouds right now. Again, we got a strong tornado currently in progress. This is back to tornado Pagey. Debris is being lofted right now into the atmosphere. Again, we got a strong tornado in progress. This is very close to the Pontiac Municipal Airport. Need to be in your storm shelter immediately. You got to get underground if you can. It's a very dangerous tornado right now in Illinois. Holy crap, the motion is absolutely insane. Hey, Dave, for the $50 super chat. Appreciate you, Max, and Team Velocity. Thank you for keeping us safe in Illinois and Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
Kankakee. Thank you.
Just saw lightning.
Thank you, Andrea, also for becoming a VIP Velocity member. It's over to Brett Adair. There's that rising motion right there on the left. That's the scud that is going up. So that is the new area of interest. You can see it spinning a little bit. Spinning a little bit left to right. Look at all that spin action. Look at that. See on the back side of it, it's spinning right to left. The front of it, it's going left to right on your screen here. So it is, again, counterclockwise spin. And it's attempting to drop another tornado. Like, literally as we speak. It's... organizing pretty quickly. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, there's a tornado on the ground via a chaser report in Potosi, Texas.
Alrighty, thank you, Riley, for the update. We now have a tornado in progress, or at least in the last few minutes.
It's not worth it when you can do it
in
for like a
progress
price.
over in Potosi, Texas. That's the storm near Abilene. So that might have been what we were just looking at a few minutes ago, actually. Just out there, Bayard. That was the area of rotation that we had on radar. It's still there, so there could be still a tornado down. So if you are in Potosi, seek shelter. Or even just east of Potosi, you need to seek shelter. Again, we just had a tornado moments ago, according to storm chaser Chad Casey. Within the last 8 minutes, just south of Bayard, you can actually see this storm is organizing pretty quickly. A little hook shape attempting to form, and a little inflow. And if it's able to organize, this thing could go, tornadic pretty quickly, going towards Eastland, Cisco, Breckenridge, and Ranger. And no tornado warning right now, but we definitely did have a tornado just a few moments ago. There's a skinny little cone. This is a live shot over in Abilene, Texas. This is looking the direction of that storm again. Huge cumulonimbus clouds out here. These storms are very tall. But again, no active tornado warning, not even a tornado possible tag. And we talked about this about 5 minutes before I think it dropped. That was the area of rotation right there. And it's still there. So we will likely see it cycle and try to produce another tornado. Wow. Somebody put Edgar O'Neill in slot 3. This storm over near Del Rio, Texas is going crazy right now. Producing some pretty big hail. Look how low the clouds are to the ground here.
Enterprise still running this far today.
This storm does not have a tornado possible tag. It is in a very favorable environment for tornadoes, though, on its own. It's a discrete supercell. Now east of Del Rio.
Ah.
Not looking at the ground. Edgar dropped his phone.
Oh, this thing is.
We're good on audio.
It's trying to cut.
Yeah, it's loud. Fishnado.
Right there. This is Texas doing Texas things.
All right, I'm gonna turn right. Let's see this.
Jeez, look, the wind is crazy over here in Del Rio. This is storm chaser Edgar O'Neill again. He used to be on Team Dominator. He's solo chasing here.
Got some drops coming in. This is just wave 1, which is really crazy.
Car is officially dirty. It's back over to CJ Ziegler in Illinois near Remington. Another attempt. Fall cloud developing. It's attempted multiple flops. A little bit of rising motion there. New for Super Chancing, Burleson, Texas. All right, guys, we now have a tornado in progress in Texas. Again, this is what we were just talking about. A little bit late on the warning when this is confirmed about 11 minutes ago, but there is now a tornado in progress, according to the National Weather Service here in Texas. This is, again, just to the south of Bayard, near Putnam, southeast of Clyde. If you are in this tornado warning, you need to get to your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom, get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. Even if there's not an active tornado right now, this is going to be a supercell that's going to try to produce another tornado down the line as it continues to move towards Cisco, Eastland, and as well as Carbon. Again, this supercell is in a fairly favorable environment as well. It's discrete. This is kind of one of those concerns that we had today out here in Texas, was that these little discrete supercells that are out in front of our line could end up producing the risk of a and we are now seeing that in real time just south of Bayard. At least it's attempting to again. So again, seek shelter if you're near or just south of I-20 east of Abilene. We have had other storms as well trying to do the same thing, but again, once this line of storms catches up to these little discrete cells, a lot of them are going to get absorbed, so they will not be nearly as concerning. And back over here near Del Rio, Texas, I think this one has a lot of potential. Again, I do think there's a real chance that that could try to produce a tornado as it continues to track to the east. You can see bottom right of your screen, that's near Bracketville, Texas, and that is a live shot of that supercell. I'm actually going to go full screen of that. Again, there's a pretty strong inflow going to the storm. That right to left motion's inflow that is going into the supercell. A little bit of lightning out there in the background. But that's the area of interest right there on the left. Huge hail from the storm, too. We just had a real size hail.
No, that's too wide.
So looking back in Illinois here, I have my eye on the Peoria area because of this supercell right here. This is a very, very small storm as of right now. It actually just fired in the last 10-15 minutes or so, currently near Havana, but it's actually already starting to turn right. Turning right is something that we've been talking about a lot today, and as this turns right and intensifies, it could go right into Peoria, where it would pose a tornado threat around that time if it manages to actually turn properly, which honestly there's no reason this storm wouldn't intensify very, very fast. So if you're in Peoria, keep an eye out for that because there is a potential that it will produce a tornado threat down the line.
Hey, Riley, for the update. Yeah, this right here, guys, watch out. If you're over near Mason City, Pekin, Bloomington, this is going to be the next storm to really watch for. Again, we got multiple storm chasers. Most of them are on that other supercell. A lot of them know are going back to the west. Also got, I think, John White near Galesburg. And so chasers are probably going to be going to that cell right there. That one's going to be the next one, though. That produces the potential for a significant tornado. Look at Edgar O'Neill, what he's looking at right now. Wow. This is the tornado warning in Brackettville, Texas.
Now, I was hoping when we got to the top of this hill. It's like dust over there. Inflow still?
This is this person's address on US Highway 90. Right beyond that fence is the wall cloud. Large tube that is basically up there. That is the updraft right there, and that right there at the bottom. Down with the fence. It's kind of blocked by the fence, but there's a wall cloud back there. This is on the ground. This is what you call walking storm
There's
chasing.
a nice little cut over there behind that one.
Walking storm chasing. With how gas prices have gone so high.
When I have chased out here and I haven't seen a big
chasing for now on.
This is just like a...
Like chasing in 2026, who would have thought? We also had a record-breaking high temperature set in Topeka, Kansas at 86 degrees. The last time, or the last record was 84 degrees in 1967 for today, which is March 10th. And we also have another record set in St. Louis, 87 degrees today. The last time it was that warm on this day was back in 1955 at 86 degrees. Again, this supercell right now, east of Del Rio, is cranking. Bottom right of your screen. Back over to the east of Abilene. This is our confirmed tornado warning. Again, large hook has developed on it. It's trying to reach out to our boundary. The boundary is a little bit out in front of the storm, so it's not really producing anything quite yet. But as it continues to go towards I-20, again, keep an eye on this. It is currently going to the northeast and east-northeast, so pretty favorable direction to try to produce a tornado moving towards Interstate 20 at this moment. This is when you know the storm over, at least this storm in Illinois, is kind of struggling. We got a large shelf cloud that is now developed on this storm over to the west of Kankakee. I think I got it this time. I looked it up on Google. Kankakee, I think. West here of Kankakee, over near Herscher. Pretty ominous looking storm, but that is just a large shelf that is developed. It has gone elevated here over the last several minutes, and I do think the storm, unless it goes back to the south of the boundary, it's going to struggle. The next cell that we need to watch is the one west of Lincoln.
Not anything crazy, but...
I got it. All right. Chat. I actually pronounced something right. He's standing for $10 super chat. Hey, no problem. Thank you for tuning in from Pennsylvania.
Whatever that town is, the original target.
Down there by watch it. We have 60,000 of you tuning in. Very large slight risk of severe weather in place. And even if you're in the marginal risk or slight risk, doesn't matter where you are, what color you're in. If you are in the dark green, yellow, orange, or red area, you need to be staying weather aware today, as we do have the potential for a significant severe weather outbreak and perhaps even a tornado outbreak. For some of you, you're going to see Dallas-Fort Worth. You guys could see 2 rounds of storms. Illinois, we will probably see a couple rounds of storms as well. So, again, do not let your guard down tonight. Make sure that you have multiple ways to receive alerts, have a tornado action plan ready to go, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You'll be live covering this entire severe weather outbreak, so possibly even into the overnight hours. Texas right now. Pretty crazy storm right now. This is just south of Bayard. They have downgraded the warning. It's back to radar indicated. We have a pretty strong inflow, large hook echo that's developed. Velocities are still pretty broad. It's the outflow boundary is right here. So until this hook really reaches out to our outflow, it's going to struggle. But that's just south of Bayard, going towards Putnam and Cisco right now in Texas. If you are in this severe warning or tornado warning, you need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. If you are on Interstate 20, I would avoid trying to travel in this direction or just try to pull over until the storm passes. It's a pretty dangerous supercell that is developing right now. We also have a huge hailstorm right now near Haskell, Texas. Look at that scatter spike. It's a little radar feature. When we get very large hail, over the size usually of 2 inches, that's what happens. We get these really large scatter spikes. So very significant hailstorm there. And we just got a new severe warning for this storm for Seymour, Monday, and as well as Lake Kemp, Texas. That'll be for 2-inch sized hail. That storm currently moving to the northeast. It's been spinning a little. It's been spinning a little. This point over the last 5 minutes, just west of Kankakee. I know a lot of you guys over the last 5 minutes, just west of Kankakee. I know a lot of you guys are probably tuning in from that area, and if you are, you need to still stay very weather aware. I know we've been talking about how this storm has gone north of the boundary. It's kind of getting a bit more elevated. It's a bit more stable. Now it's still flirting with it. I mean, we wouldn't have this kind of look here if it weren't.
That was like a sidewinder is trying to happen.
All sorts of chaser conversions here. You have and Prenticopic right there. But this storm might not be done quite yet. So over in Brackenville, Texas, on our other supercell, this one is tornado warning. Thank you, Richard, for the $20 super chat. My family stays the most informed of my all things weather. Thanks to you. Stay safe, everybody. I appreciate that. All right, we do have a new severe thunderstorm watch that has just been issued. This goes until midnight tonight. So southern Wisconsin, like Milwaukee, Madison, Kenosha, and also in Illinois. Rockford, Chicago, Davenport, Dubuque over in Iowa, and the Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids in Michigan. This is going to be for scattered apple-sized hail and scattered damaging wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour. Again, if the boundary lifts off to the north a bit more, there could be a low-end tornado threat, especially near I-57 and 65, but not a guarantee. Lots of lightning is also going to be likely this evening. Let's check back in on some weather storm chasers here. This is back over to John McKinney, who's currently going towards Kankakee right now. Holy cow, look at these hailstones. This is from the supercell. Tornado Page just sent some photos. That right there is baseball-sized hail on this storm west of Kankakee. If you guys have any hail photos or any photos in general, you can send it in to us at maxvelocitywx.com. There's a hail measurement. That's baseball-sized hail right there. Wow. That is, by the way, this is basically deadly hail if you're caught inside without proper protection. And a helmet will suffice, but it's crazy. It's a really big hail. We had a 4-inch hail report on the north side of Pontiac earlier, so there's a possibility we even have larger hail than just baseballs. We also have another photo, or this is actually a video. This is from Storm Chaser Ken Colton. He's also live on Radar Omega. This hail just dropped on his car. He actually has a Culver's bag. See the outside briefly here. Can't really see much, but there's probably a lot of hail on the ground out there. There's going to be a lot of big hailstones. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Chicago. So that's going to be for ping pong ball-sized hail. Again, wind is not really a big concern with this storm, but if you're in Chicago, stay away from windows. We got big hail coming in right now. And if you've not already, try to protect your vehicle. I'd expect there will be some delays at Midway International Airport. And we now have a tornado possible tag on our supercell. Wow, this is up to apple-sized hail, too. This is one of the most destructive storms we've had today. We now have a destructive supercell near Herscher going towards Kankakee. There is now a tornado possible tag, and there is also 3-inch sized hail. We also now have another mesoscale discussion. Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm relaying stuff nonstop. We have a new mesoscale discussion for Missouri, Western Illinois, and near Kansas City. The risk for supercells and line segments is increasing into this evening. All hazards are possible, and they will likely issue a tornado watch very shortly. So if you're in Missouri, if you're in Fort Western Illinois or Kansas City, expect the possibility of strong tornadoes. We could have, for the most part, peak intensity tornadoes could go up to 150 miles per hour. Upwards of 3.5-inch sized hail is possible, and then also damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour is a possibility. And so at some point here very soon, we are probably going to have watches that connect to each other from Mexico to Michigan. This entire stretch here will probably have some sort of severe tornado watch issued, which is actually crazy. That is a very large area that we are talking about here.
Get this right here.
So we have flip out chase line.
storm is looking gnarly.
Back over to Edgar O'Neill.
So lots of tornado on the ground right now.
Edgar
We
just
gotta reposition.
Edgar just said there might be a tornado.
It's already past this road. There's no east options down there.
Look at the supercell.
One of the hard things about chasing in here.
Back to live radar. This supercell right now in Texas is crazy. Huge hook echo. Unfortunately, the radar site right next to the storm is down, so we can't even really confirm if there's a tornado now. Ground evidence with obviously we have storm chaser Edgar O'Neill in the storm, but it's very hard to tell. He's driving right towards it though. You can see where he's located on radar Omega. He's heading directly north on 3008 road, and so he's going to be intercepting possibly a tornado. Again, there's a large hook echo, very strong inflow. This supercell in particular is in an environment where the storm or the significant tornado parameter values are upwards of 8. So that's very high, by the way. It goes on basically a scale of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, I should say. And in this area, it's at about an 8 right now. So very favorable analysis right now, or very favorable environment, I should say, for a tornado currently back over to the east of Del Rio. We still have a tornado warning just to the east of Abilene. This storm looks pretty crazy on radar, but it is still outflowy, so it's not really tornadic, but there is a hook echo still in an inflow. Does not look like it's imminent for a tornado. The velocity is very weak, mostly because of the cool air that is pushed out in front of the storm. So unless this storm can catch out to the outflow boundary, it's going to probably struggle to actually produce a tornado. But again, big hail, wind, and also embedded tornadoes in this line will be a possibility. That is a special marine warning. You are a boater for whatever reason here.
Fish friends.
Chicago right now. There's now
Fish
a special
friends.
marine
Fish
warning.
friends. Come on.
Here's Connor. He's on the storm again near Herscher. And also near Buckingham. This west of Kankakee in Illinois.
It's just a big what-if game at this point.
Oh.
It's all the hail force. Cooling off too much.
We have a lot of storms currently going up. Currently near Davenport, Iowa. This is just south of Davenport. We have a slew of storms that have gone up over the last 30 minutes. Near Cambridge, Wapello, Burlington. Tons of lightning right now south of Wapello. Got a little cell near Woodhull. This one's currently going more to the north. It's now starting to take a right turn, so you gotta keep an eye on that one. That's just north of Knoxville. Got a storm chaser, John White, who is near this cell, so we're gonna keep an eye on him. But that storm right now is going in the direction of Princeton. Sun will set, by the way, in about, I think, about an hour and a half now. So we still got daylight, but again, this will turn into a nocturnal tornado threat at some point. So things will obviously get a lot more dangerous. We broke another record today. Portland, Maine reached 67 degrees today, reaching a temperature record of 67. Last time it was reached was March 10th at 66 back in 2016. That is at least the third major temperature record that's been broken today. Back over to storm chaser Connor Croft here in Herscher. Again, both tornado warnings that we have right now
Man, this thing turned right for literally when we're moving due east
are in
for like
Texas.
20 minutes. That's when it produced that little tornado. And for some reason after that, it just has not been able to reach
Approaching a
again.
railroad
It's just
crossing.
the most bizarre thing. What up, Jaden?
Hey, Sean, if it's $10 super chat.
Oh, Amtrak.
I know a lot of people are asking about questions regarding their exact location, and I want to give you guys a quick little rundown of what's going on. Again, we do have a moderate risk of severe weather, all that stuff, but I want to touch on the tornado risk in particular, because I know a lot of people are nervous about the tornado risk for today and tonight, especially after what we just saw in Michigan only a few days ago, and also the capability that these storms have today, assuming that they get going, which, again, we've already had a very close attempt to a very large tornado south of Chicago not too long ago with that storm that's now near Kankakee. But generally speaking, again, if you're in the hatched area, there is a risk of strong tornadoes. Keep in mind, the odds of you seeing a tornado any given day of the week and even in a given year are usually very low. They're not high at all, typically. With that said, we do have a large area that you need to be staying weather aware for today and tonight. This is not going to just be a daytime threat. It's not going to last 2 hours, guys. We can have severe weather all the way until 4 in the morning. It's a real possibility. So if you're anywhere in this hatched area or in the green, in the brown, you need to have ways to receive alerts and have a tornado action plan ready to go in case you are under a tornado warning at some point or there is a tornado. You do not want to wait until last second to figure out where you're going to shelter. It's a dangerous game that you're playing if you're doing that. If you are in a mobile home, if you are in a trailer park, whatever it might be, an RV, you need to have a sturdy structure thought of beforehand. Do not wait until last second to know where you're going to go if you're under a tornado warning. I do want to highlight, though, that where you see this red, this new hatched area here, hours, we are expecting again a lot more storms.
Holy
to be out there.
smokes.
So this is by about 7. This is about an hour and 15 minutes away or so, an hour and 10 minutes away. We're going to have a lot more storms out there. A lot of these are going to be producing very large hail, some damaging winds, and even the possibility of tornadoes for any storms that stay south of our boundary. Again, it's much warmer and unstable to the south. If any storms go to the north of it, like this storm has kind of been doing over the last 30 minutes, then they're going to struggle to produce a tornado. It'll be more of a hail concern. By about 8 to 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to have a large area of thunderstorms stretching from Missouri and Kansas City back over towards Milwaukee and Chicago. If you're over Milwaukee, if you're over
Look at that over there, chat.
we're not really looking at a tornado risk. It'll be mostly hail and wind. If you're over in Chicago, Joliet, we're kind of on the edge of maybe a tornado risk if that boundary lives far enough to the north. And then by 10 to 11 o'clock tonight, we're going to have a lot of storms out there. Almost every one of you is going to see storms tonight over here in Illinois and Indiana. But again, for the most part, they're just going to vary on when they're going to happen and also the intensity of them. And so by about 12 o'clock to 1 in the morning, we are going to have this very large line of thunderstorms stretching from Michigan back over towards Kansas City. And then by this point, damaging winds and embedded tornadoes will be the greatest concern. And then another severe weather event is expected tomorrow. But
Look at this, guys.
even if you don't see your area, get by a discrete cell. Let's just say if you're
Holy
south, you might not see
smokes.
much here on radar. Doesn't mean you're not going to see anything. Again, radar, future radars, models, they're not perfect. They're not perfect science. They're not going to be perfect on predicting things. It's just a simulation. If they can help give us a forecast, they are not going to give us the guaranteed outcome, though, of any given severe weather event. If we go back down to Oklahoma and Texas, you can also see this evening we're going to have this very large line of thunderstorms on
These those people.
mostly producing a damaging wind threat and large hail. Any supercells that develop out front of this
Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
capable of producing tornadoes, especially this one west of San Antonio. There's another cell obviously near Abilene, but that one has less time to do something. And then by around 9 to 10 o'clock tonight, we got damaging winds and tornadoes moving through areas like Dallas, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and another pretty significant line of thunderstorms near Kansas City, Jefferson City, and Columbia. And then overnight into the morning hours, we'll have a lot of showers and storms out there. Tomorrow, another big severe weather event is possible across the deep south and the Ohio Valley, with more tornadoes on the table. So again, hopefully that answers some of your questions. I know it won't answer everybody's question. I want to remind you though, if Neil is out of service right now, we'll have him back up here in a moment, but that is a dangerous storm right now moving to the east. There's also a storm over here with a little lowering north of Sorona in Texas. This is off to the south of San Angelo. A little lowering right there. We go back over to the Abilene storm. Ooh, that looks like it's about to drop here. I-20. We have a traffic
It's a
cam near
big
I-20
wedge wall cloud, man.
This is a supercell right now that's located east of Abilene. Got a large hook echo again, and it might have actually caught up to our outflow boundary. It's currently radar indicated rotation. It is moving to the east
Holy
northeast right now. That
smokes.
one might be trying to drop something right now. It's back over to Max Archer. This is the storm near Kankakee in Illinois. Got a little wall cloud that's developed. Again, it's been on and off with this little lowering near Herscher. Broad area of rotation currently southeast of Union City. This is currently tracking to the east, so we still need to keep an eye on that storm. A lot of chasers right now are going back to the west. We got all sorts of storms again going up right now in northwest Illinois. All of them are still very
This is
early
what's
stages,
headed
so
your
not
way.
sporadic by any means, but
Big wall
tornado
cloud.
start to increase, we think, over the next hour or two. That's what it looks like out there right now. You can see all the holes in the sky. Sunshine's been going through for a while, so a lot of instability right now in northwestern Illinois. Storms are just exploding south of Davenport currently. That will continue, I think, for the next several hours. Thank you, staff, for the $5 super chat. Thanks for all you and your team do. Appreciate that. Thank you, Glenn, for becoming a member. On alert here in Southwest Michigan again. Yeah, if you're in Michigan, you definitely got to be on alert, especially in southern Michigan.
Look at this beefy wall cloud right here.
Active tornado doesn't look like near Interstate 20 right now, but there is an area of stronger rotation, again, located just west of Putnam. Pretty dangerous storm here that is attempting to produce a tornado. Latest scan showing a strong area of rotation still. It's right to the northwest of Putnam, Texas. Again, if you're over in
Yep, Shabance Avenue. I'm driving north on 6000 West right now. It's a big beefy wall cloud.
Northeast right now. Back over to the south of Seymour, we got a huge hail core. 2-inch sized hail right now. Moving towards Seymour, just east of Monday. That is a huge scatter spike on radar. Going right up Highway 82, going towards Lake also have a new severe warning over near Oklahoma City. Got a few storms right now going up west of Oklahoma City. Damaging winds are at 60 miles per hour, and ping pong ball sized hail is currently moving to the northeast. We just got another watch. Am I tripping? Oh, we got another watch. Hey, Randy for the super chat. Brings her Georgetown, Texas.
Big beefy wall cloud.
Get this way later tonight, they will. All right, we do have a new tornado watch that was just issued. We'll get you guys the graphic in a second. That one's going to be for Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, and Kansas. So all of these watches are about to be connected, literally from Michigan all the way back into Texas. This is going to be a really long stretch of watches. Assuming they're all connected, that's about at least 1,300 miles, maybe even a little bit more, because that's going directly to it. That's 635 plus 750. That's about almost 1,400 miles of watches, both severe and tornado watches, are going to be in effect in a second. Here's the new tornado watch that was just issued. All right, so Quincy, Illinois, back over near Kirksville, Moberly, Marshall, Sedalia, Harrisonville, Kansas City, Coffeyville, and Emporia. This goes until midnight tonight. A few tornadoes are likely. Scattered hail the size of apples is likely, and then scattered damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour is also likely. So again, very large area here. There's nearly 3 million people that are in this tornado watch. So again, make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings and have a tornado action plan ready to go. If you are in this area, make sure to stay tuned to the stream as well. You can have us on your smart TV. You can have us on your phone. Whatever device you got, you can have us on. We'll be, again, live throughout the entirety of this severe weather outbreak and possibly tornado outbreak. This storm right now near Kankakee in Illinois, we still got a little lowering over here to the right. You can kind of see that a little bit. This is Storm Chaser Max Archer. Storm has not produced a tornado in a little over an hour now, but it's been a little north of the boundary. That was a big CG underground lightning strike right there in the middle. Large rain shaft, and you guys see this little glow right here? That's actually hail. That's a hail glow that we have in the middle of this storm. Sometimes you get a little blue tinge depending on the sunlight angle. So there's some pretty large hail currently coming out with this supercell. It's been producing hail as large as 3 inches in diameter.
This is old.
Very significant storm right now happening. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This one's northwest of Monmouth. There is a tornado possible tag on this. So this is going to be just to the south of Davenport in Illinois, or in Iowa. We have some cameras here. Let me get one of them up here. South of Davenport, north of Burlington. I think this is looking the right way. So again, if anybody has a camera looking at the storm, put it in. There's a tornado possible tag, though, again, just to the south of Aledo. A little broad area of rotation developing, got a little hook as well. There's a lot of convection going up around this area, so it might struggle a little bit, but if it gets some favorable storm mergers, there's definitely a possibility it could produce a tornado. Again, moving to the east right now, this will probably be one of the next storms to watch for. We got a lot of cells going up right now near Burlington, southwest of Princeton, and any of these are going to be capable of trying to produce a tornado threat. This is Storm Chaser John White. You can see those really tall clouds out in the distance. Those are those overshooting clouds that are spreading out to the east, and so that right there is that tornado possible tag severe warning just off to the west of Peoria and west of Galesburg. We do have a broad area of rotation developing near X99 in far eastern Iowa. We still have broad rotation going into Kankakee right now, and I do not think the tornado risk is very high with this storm right now. It's still to the south of the boundary. The severe thunderstorm warning just expired. I would assume they're going to issue a new one here in a moment. If you're over in Chicago, we got upwards of tennis ball sized hail now moving to Chicago. This is turning into a very dangerous situation. If you are in Chicago, you need to be staying away from windows. Big time hail is currently making its way into Chicago at this exact moment. If you are in Chicago, stay away from windows. If you have a vehicle outside, it might be too late to move it, but that is some really nasty hail. Tennis ball sized hail was reported over near the Woolridge area. That's according to Public. That's over at Downers Grove that we had tennis ball sized hail. Mixed variety of $50 to golf ball sized hail that has been falling from Plainfield all the way back into Woolridge and Darien. Hey, Troy, for the $20 super chat. Let's go back down to Texas. There's still an ongoing tornado in progress, at least according to a weather spotter as of a few minutes ago, west of Campwood, Texas. Edgar O'Neill's on this, no connection right now, but we'll get it back here in a second. That is northwest of Uvalde. That
Ooh, cloud to ground lightning, folks.
We still have Hook Echo right now just to the southwest of Pablo. Highway 6 will eventually be in the path of that. So if you're near Cisco and Pablo, you need to continue to stay away from windows and get ready to go to your safe place right in front of that tornado warning. The storm right here west of Oklahoma City, we need to watch for very closely. It is taking a right turn. It's a very early
Looking
stage
scuddy.
storm here, but this thing is definitely going to be trying to produce a tornado.
It's looking scuddy.
It's going towards Tuttle, Oklahoma City. It's going to be going towards the Oklahoma City airport. At the bare minimum, Oklahoma City, I gotta be ready for some large hail and damaging winds. Golf ball sized hail right now falling near Minso. Once the sun starts to go down, the sun's going to go down in the next hour and a half, 2 hours for most of you. Once the sun sets, a lot of these storms that are out there, they're going to end up, going into a cooler environment in general, and so the dew point and temperature will get closer together. Once that happens, the storm bases are going to get lower, so it's going to be easier for tornadoes to actually occur around or just after sunset tonight. Just want to point that out. If you are, thinking this threat's going to be done sometime soon, it's not. Max Archer has a pretty crazy view of this. Can somebody put Max Archer in slot 2? The storm right now near Kankakee is trying again. They've just issued a new severe warning for apple-sized hail. So apple-sized hail near Kankakee. That's what the storm looks like right now. It's very ominous. This is just off to the east now of Herscher. Velocities on radar have been still pretty weak. It's been, for the most part, north of the boundary. So we have Connor's YouTube link for slot 3. Very ominous skies right now, though, near Kankakee. I'm going to send in the chat, nocturnal tornadoes are the stuff of nightmares. Happened the other day. Had a couple of nocturnal tornadoes. We even had some, we weren't live when this happened, but there was a strong tornado near Longview, Texas, or just north of Longview, Texas at I want to say 4 in the morning. Just imagine getting a tornado that late. Most people are not awake at 4 in the morning. So again, this storm is trying to do it again. It's been very close to the boundary this entire time. There's a large Hook Echo, very strong inflow going to the storm. I do think it has at least a potential to produce another tornado going towards Kankakee and
Bourbon
Going
nose.
to the east-northeast right now, very weak velocities, but the storm looks incredibly ominous.
It has a hook. It's trying to rotate, chat. This powerful inflow that's going on out here.
Watch has been issued until 11 o'clock Central Time. So this area is expecting at least a few tornadoes being likely. Widespread hail to the size of softballs is likely, and then widespread damaging wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour.
It's trying. I feel this
Very
info.
dangerous, again, day ahead right now. You can just see the
Look at that
area
flag.
of watches that has been issued. We have this tornado watch over here, and we have 2 tornado watches back over in Oklahoma and Texas. This is a live shot right now in that Del Rio storm, I believe, back over in Texas. This is US 90. Yeah, this is over in Del Rio. This is where we have 80-mile-per-hour winds and tennis ball-sized hail falling, and it looks like the camera just went out. That is a pretty crazy-looking storm right now back over there in Del Rio. Somebody switch out slot 1 in the room.
This is looking beefy.
Back to that Illinois storm. Yeah, we got a little mesocyclone handoff that is happening right now. Still a very discrete supercell, currently located over the northeast side of Pontiac. You can see that area of rotation currently. It's over Cayuga. Currently moving to the east-northeast. Let's go to the Lincoln radar site. Again, broad area of rotation right now, just east of Interstate 55. The storm is currently tracking to the east. It is staying south of the boundary. As long as it stays south of the boundary, the tornado threat is going to remain elevated. We also have upwards of 2-inch-sized hail that is falling, so some of these storm chasers might end up having some damaged windshields after this severe weather, severe storm is all said and done. And a lot of chasers right now are on this supercell. You can see them all on the bottom of your screen. Got about 15 just inside of Radar Omega that are on this right now. We will likely get a new severe warning here near Chicago in just a few minutes. If you're near Bolingbrook, Orland Park, Joliet, a half-dollar-sized hailstorm is coming your direction. It could obviously get a little bit more intense as it moves to the northeast. I would expect some very large hail out of this storm as it moves towards Chicago. Got a few lightning strikes as well, so if you are in this area and that timing is just crazy, we now have animals inside. Always a good reminder, if you have pets outdoors, make sure to bring them in as well. All right, we got some storms right now going up in Wichita Falls near Watson. All these are strong storms right now, but rapidly going up right now. Storm chaser Max Archer is just southwest of Oklahoma City, and he's going to be keeping an eye on those storms. We have some pretty significant storms near Buffalo, Oklahoma, too, right now. 70-mile-per-hour winds and half-dollar-sized hail currently falling with those cells at this moment. So we got a lot of storms going up in Texas. I'm going to go back to Illinois, though, and we're going to go back over to first to CJ Ziegler. You can see that new area of rotation that is attempting to develop now. It's going to take a few minutes for the storm to cycle, but there's a brand new area of rotation that is now forming. Look at that little rising motion in the middle. So this is a full-blown mesocyclone handoff. Again, we had an old
Holy crap, it looks crazy on velocities.
That rising motion, that little scud, that's going to be the new base to a wall cloud. So this is on the northeast side of Pontiac near
Holy
Ohio,
crap.
going towards Emmington.
This inflow is crazy. I feel it.
Gradually organizing.
Can't say anything.
Go ahead if you have an update. Eric O'Neill might have an update. Little wall clock going up there. And this here is Edgar O'Neill back over near Del Rio, Texas. Thank you for the update. So that is Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill. We had a 74-mile-per-hour wind gust at the Del Rio International Airport just moments ago. So pretty significant. Supercell moving through here. There's a radar site in Bracketville, but this radar site's actually down today, so not good for those over here. It's going to be a little bit harder to know what's going on out there just purely because of the fact we don't have a radar site that's operational. So we're going to have to be using satellite and also the radar site up near Abilene and San Antonio to really see what's going on with those storms. All right, let's go back over to Illinois. Also, slot 2 is broken, so I'm going to switch out slot 2. We go back to Bloomington, back to this radar site. And new area of rotation right now developing over Loretto. Pretty significant hail core right now east of Odell. The storm just, again, did produce a tornado moments ago. There is now a wall cloud that is trying to form. It looks like it's not really rotating a lot right now. It's an area of interest to be off to the top left of your screen. Not seeing a whole lot right now from this. This is over Del Rio, Texas, where we have 80-mile-per-hour winds. Brandon Payne is currently ripping through the storm. It also has upwards of tennis ball sized hair. We're going to keep an eye on Brandon Payne because he could have a broken windshield here soon. Go through the storm.
Got a couple of chasers here, man.
Yeah, not really great right now.
Let's go back over to live radar. By the way, guys, I do want to mention this. We just released this today. It's actually one of the top links in the script.
Let's hear this wording.
If you guys want your own personalized...
Let's hear this wording, chat.
The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Kankakee County in northeastern Illinois until 7:15 p.m. At 6:09 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Limestone or near Kankakee, moving east at 30 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for Kankakee. Hazard: softball-sized hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include Kankakee, Bourbonnais, Bradley, Loomis, Limestone, St. Anne, Chabets, Aroma Park, Hopkins Park, Sun River Terrace, Salmons Point, and Irwin. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. for northeastern and east central Illinois.
It's not that. Just a destructive severe thunderstorm. 7500S.
size tail, 60-mile-per-hour winds going towards Breckenridge. We also just got a new tornado possible severe warning in Iowa. This one's going to be for those in Fairfield and Birmingham. So that'll be for ping pong ball size tail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds, and there's also a tornado possible tag on that. This area of rotation over near Lido is beginning to strengthen. So west of 67 near 94. We got a little area of rotation developing right now west of Galesburg. New supercell.
St. Anne is right in the direct path of it, and that's where I'm going.
And this storm right now near Kankakee is probably going to get tornado warning. That rotation's intensifying. There is quite the large low ring right now. Kankakee, you guys got to be away from windows, not just because of a possible tornado risk, but the hail's huge. Somebody put a Connor Croft slot 1 on the Omega 1. Or is this Omega? Never mind. This is new. Alright, so this is Storm Chaser Connor Croft.
Look on radar, it's looking crazy.
It is looking crazy on radar.
On the left, that's the area of interest for a tornado. The hook echo's gotten a lot more defined over the last 2 minutes.
Bro is Bro lost his windshield.
Hey, Jody, if you could remember, and also thank you, Jen, for the $50 super chat.
You might have a tornado dropping right now.
Where? Oh, it's spinning fast.
Somebody put Tornado Pagey slot 2, please. Slot 2 for Tornado Pagey. Let's stay on Connor here again. We could have an imminent tornado right now in Illinois. That is a beefy wall cloud.
Indeed. By the way, guys, the Max weather websites are back up. There are so many people watching the stream, we're getting overloaded. It's 65,000 people currently watching the stream right now. I do want to remind you again, we're on the brink of again a tornado outbreak. Imminent threat alert. Holy crap.
We've already had 2 tornadoes in Texas, 1 in Illinois, we're at 3 right now. And this one might be trying to drop here in a minute. We got a large wall cloud that we're looking at here near Kankakee. And then eventually this is going to go towards Indiana. Look at the hook echo on it right your screen. We're now 25 severe thunderstorm warnings. I wouldn't be surprised if we push towards 50 today at one given moment. I do want to remind you, if this storm does produce a tornado, it will almost undoubtedly be significant, as in strong to intense. It could be large too. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but this storm has begun to turn to the southeast. That's not a good thing. That means we are likely going to probably see a tornado here soon, unless it does some weird voodoo magic or something here. It has the
Voodoo magic.
So this is going to be going towards Hopkins Park, Morocco, Indiana, also eventually in the path of this. But it's really cranking. Let me go to Tornado Pagey, has a really good view. They're right next to it. Look at Tornado Pagey's view. They're behind some trees. Once they're beyond the trees, look at this, right here. They're right next to that wall cloud. This is almost what we saw earlier with all that rotation that we had going right around the wall with that wall cloud. It's almost doing the same thing right now. There's so much motion in there. Again, the wind shear's so strong. There's tons of motion right around our mesocyclone. Looks very imminent, and I'm kind of surprised we don't have a tornado warning yet, to be honest, because I think this is going to drop a tornado. I'm very confident that this is going to drop a tornado in the next 5-10 minutes. Very confident. That is spinning like crazy. Now we kind of have a weird view of this with the car here, but you can see the very large rotating wall cloud.
Oh, tornado warning.
So they have gone ahead and issued a tornado warning here for Kankakee. Again, very concerning.
Here we go.
We're looking at right now. All right, so if you are in Kankakee, you need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. Large rotating wall cloud right now. If you have friends or family here, please get the word out there. Share the stream with them. Again, we are live with commercial-free coverage. This is going right towards Indiana as well. So over here, North Judson, Morocco, Wheatfield, Counts, you need to be ready for this too. This is going to probably be a long track supercell with tornadoes. Just
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Kankakee, moving at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado.
There is a lot
Source,
of downward and upward motion.
guys.
It's going towards Aroma Park right now. I think we're minutes away again from a tornado if we don't already have one.
Avoid windows. You are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle.
Right on this.
Urgent update.
Go ahead.
Tornado in progress.
We have a tornado in progress. Max Archer's confirming it, so there's a tornado down there on the right. And tornado is now in progress. On the east side, it's going to be going right towards the south side of Kankakee. Go ahead. I think Bryce got it from it too.
Yep.
So, Storm Chaser Bryce Shell, we're looking at right now. They also have a tornado in progress. It's going to be on the right here. Tornado down right there on the right. You can see it right there on the right. And it's touching the ground. There's some debris being lofted up. Again, tornado down right now. Look at how much motion there is. Again, this, if it stays south or right along the boundary, this thing's going to produce a large tornado. This is on the south side of Kankakee right now. It's quickly approaching Interstate 57. Look at all the rapid motion right now. There's a tornado right underneath it. It's a non-condensed tornado. Seems like what it did earlier. But this one could be much more significant. I mean, this one, again, the storm is going southeast. That's the worst case scenario right now. It is going east-southeast. It's riding right along the boundary. Cannot stress it enough right now. If you're in this warning, please get to a storm shelter, lowest floor humanly possible. Got a little funnel right there in the middle, too, that's kind of hanging out. If you're in a mobile home, RV, you got to get into a sturdy structure, get into a ditch. It's a very dangerous situation. Look at the bottom right of your screen. This is a classic-looking hook echo right now. All right, let's go back over to Max Archer. That's a view underneath it. Oh, I was lost. Give me a second.
Oh.
Rapidly growing. This is a wide view of it. Look at how large the inflow tail from the right is, and then the large wall cloud, that's like a 1 mile wide.
I'm gonna get this video. Is it in progress?
Yeah.
The tornado in progress?
I love this, all the uncondensed.
Yeah.
of circulation at the ground still, but it will be much stronger if this thing condenses. And we have a hook echo that is looking extremely dangerous right now on the south side of Kankakee.
Southeastern Kankakee County in northeastern Illinois.
Scott. No, that's a hail. Big hail.
Big hail's coming down now where John McKinney is. Reports of softball-sized hails also
Very
falling on the storm.
Look at all these chasers. The amount of chasers that are out here. Look at this, guys.
You guys need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, bathroom right now. We just had a power flash according to John McKinney.
Right there. Look at the debris.
Debris is being wafted up.
What's up?
Are you guys chasing it right now?
Yeah, look, watch.
Oh, shit.
I was just in Shabance, bro. I'm gonna get some. Hold up. On the phone, Unc. Where you at? You working?
You guys just showed us this car or something.
Yeah, that's a big area.
We're watching it right now.
That's right. I can't keep Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know, bro. Small places.
You guys live streaming?
Yeah, I'm live streaming. Everywhere. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. You can see it rotating. You see like all the debris that's over there?
That's where it came from.
Yeah, over there. There's a lot of cloud to ground lightning too.
And as I was coming up, all the dust was coming up behind me.
Yeah. Let's look how it's on radar.
It's definitely coming his way.
Yeah, it's just moving southeast, so.
Get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. This is a very dangerous storm. You can just see how it looks right now. Very concerning right now. We have a large and extreme.
I'll show you guys. Look at that tornado right there. You see it.
Just a tornado. It is also the fact that we have super large hail falling. Again, very dangerous supercell
Tornado will be right there. It's on the ground. Tornado would be right there. It's on the ground. Headed east, guys. Headed east.
This is unfortunately probably just hit the Kankakee Community College. It's near the Country Club of Kankakee, and it's going to be going over the River Road Park.
PDS tornado. PDS tornado. Where's my phone?
This is back over on the Oklahoma City storm. Real quickly, you can see the wall cloud right there on the right. That's the Oklahoma City storm, right? So Oklahoma City, we need to watch this large wall cloud. That's the other storm. Going back to the one in Utah right now.
Pocket. I'm headed out of here. Supercell will continue eastward in a favorable environment. So if you're near Warsaw, Indiana, Plymouth, also near Counts, obviously Kankakee, there's a possibility of an intense to violent tornado. Most probable peak intensity on this tornado is up to 170 miles per hour, guys. And we are talking about a significant tornado right now tracking to the east. This is a very dangerous situation. What in the world is going on the backside of the storm right now? This is on the backside of the storm. John McKinney has like a rotating wall cloud. There's damage everywhere on the backside of the storm too. I don't even know what's going on the backside here. I'll get a view for you guys right now.
A lot of damage though, from what we're seeing. We just got a new tornado warning in a different part of Illinois now. This could be back over to the east of Cambridge. So seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning near Kewanee, heading in the direction of Sheffield and Buda. All right, so there's an area of rotation right now on the southwest side of Kewanee, and it is moving northeast. Sheffield and Buda, you guys are also included in this. I mean, guys, this is unbelievable what we're seeing. There is a large tornado buried back in there. That is not a lot of that's not rain. That's just very low-hanging clouds.
Oh gosh, that thing's huge.
This is a
Guys,
huge.
this is not good, guys. Huge tornado. Going just north of Aroma Park.
It's a huge tornado.
Huge, just monster, probably mile wide.
Wouldn't be surprised if this went tornado emergency if it continued in the direction.
PDS tornado, chat. PDS tornado. PDS. PDS.
Just hit Aroma Park.
North option up here. We're gonna go north on it.
Holy.
This is video just moments ago from our photo moments ago. That's the tornado that we just saw moments ago. Again, it was a cone to start. It's become a wedge. That was what it looked like a moment ago. That's from Carmen Parmello, who's also live inside the Radar Mega app. You can actually see a lot of the crops here. They might have been damaged, but again, there is damage on the backside where this tornado hit. And Storm Chaser, John McKinney's on the backside of the storm right now, looking at maybe some of that damage coming up. I know there's damage right along I-57 from what we've been seeing, so Kankakee Community College may have just taken a direct hit from this tornado. It is, again, a big tornado that we are looking at. Moving directly towards Coaster in Illinois, Tallmadge, as well as Hopkins Park, St. Ann Woods, Big
Holy.
Huge tornado.
Very cautious to this one.
Look at that blue tinge, by the way. What you guys are seeing right there, that blue tinge on the right, that is the softball-sized hill on the north side of the storm.
This one is right there. That entire thing. That is unreal. Oh my
The
god.
latest velocity scan is not any better. This tornado just directly hit the Kankakee Elks Country Club. It just hit the country club.
Mile-wide wedge.
That is a wedge tornado that we have in progress right now. I honestly think this is a tornado emergency criteria. I mean, this is extremely dangerous. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, so we got a storm chasing reports. The storm's down by Oklahoma City. That looks like a tornado is imminent. This would go basically, essentially, right into Oklahoma City. So pay attention if you're in that tornado.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. Oklahoma City, guys, we need to be in our safe, or on the west side of Oklahoma City, we got to be in our safe places right now. Meso Hunter Storm Chaser, you can watch them on Radar Omega. We got bottom right of your screen. There is a tornado risk right now heading towards Oklahoma City right now. So Oklahoma City, make sure that you're in your safe, or on the west side of Oklahoma City, make sure that you're in your safe place. If you look closely, we got a huge tornado right there on the left side of your screen. This is Storm Chaser Connor Croft.
Yeah, it's
So keep an eye on Nick Gorman, by the way, his location's not updated. I think he might be on the storm. Tornado is obviously, it's 100% still down. It's not lifted. On the left side, it might be a little bit deceiving. It's in the middle there. It is a large wedge tornado right now crossing over 21. So I put Nick Gorman on slot 3. It's not in slot 1. There it is. Adair is looking at the tornado right now. The tornado's right there.
Oh,
on the
shoot.
right. Look at all the wind left to right. Holy crap. Look at the right edge there on the right. Huge hail. Right side there, that's where the tornado is. This tornado unfortunately just hit the Kankakee Elks Country Club. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, I just updated this PDS tornado warning to 3-inch hail. That is also PDS thunderstorm criteria. So essentially, this is a double PDS warning now.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. So we have obviously very large hail falling. We also have a significant tornado currently in progress. Look at how much motion there is right there. Tornado's obviously right there in the middle.
no, there's a left edge.
Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, there's a tornado on the ground on that storm headed into Oklahoma City.
Thank you for the update. All right, now we have a tornado on the ground near Oklahoma City. We have a tornado obviously down here near St. Anne, Illinois.
Right at left edge in front of me now.
Very dangerous supercell right now.
Huge wedge right in front of us, guys. Huge wedge crossing in front of me.
Oh crap, look at this. This is the tornado near Oklahoma City. This is live. This is Storm Chaser.
On the left edge.
This is Storm Chaser and Meso Hunter. Tornado's down here west of Oklahoma City. It's in a field right now. That right there is the tornado. Put on Meso Hunter slot 3. That is it. That tornado's ripping that field right now. So there's now a tornado west of Oklahoma City. Again, this is going right towards OKC. This is not this is a pretty populated area. This is back over to Illinois. Large wedge tornado right there. I think that might have been a power flash.
Dude, it's like deviating south. It's like in a freaking El Reno. Right, as of right now, it's gonna go south.
This has become rain wrapped over the last several minutes, but still a tornado down. This is west Oklahoma City. That is the Oklahoma City tornado, or west Oklahoma City tornado, south of El Reno. A lot of dust being kicked up in that field. Not as intense as the one that we're looking at in Illinois, but there's a tornado down there too.
Oh my god. Yeah, that left edge is not right. She'll be right there. Look at that tornado.
I think that might be a second tornado. I think that right there.
Twins!
Second tornado right
We
now.
got twins!
It's shrinking in size. It's losing its rain wrap.
Don't think that is the same tornado.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
No, this is a satellite tornado, guys. This is not the same tornado. What you're seeing right there, that is a satellite tornado. So we have two tornadoes right now. That one's outside of storm. The other one is the wedge. So we have two tornadoes in there right now. So there is a satellite tornado on the left, and then we have the
Watch this picture, bro.
Confirmed tornado west of Oklahoma City. We have a tornado on the ground in northeastern Illinois. We have another.
Watch this.
Over Highway 1 in just a moment. There's an insane amount of motion on this storm. He's in the RFD surge. That's the rear flank downdraft, so he's getting hit hard by wind. Large tornado on the middle right.
Gotta go south, gotta go south, gotta go south.
Holy crap. Alright, hopefully they're alright. They're like in the middle of it. They're driving, they're good. Back to Connor. Can we get a storm intermedia or a page in slot 1? Sun's setting there. Since tornado pages, they're going north on Highway 1. The tornado's right there in the middle of your screen. It is going to be crossing over Highway 1. We have a satellite tornado on the left. It's non-condensed. So there's, again, 2 tornadoes down right now.
Oh, damn.
We also have upwards of 3-inch size hail, guys, in Kansas City. This is, again, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. We have 3-inch size hail in Kansas City. Very populated area here. Baseball to, upwards of apple-sized hail is currently falling near Gladstone and on the north side of Kansas City. Very dangerous situation. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, it sounds like that tornado in Oklahoma City is back off the ground for East Media.
Lee, Riley, for the update, there's now another tornado on the ground near Oklahoma City. We have storm chaser Bezo Hunter, who's watching it, bottom right of your screen, keeping an eye on him. Oklahoma City, be ready. Again, strong tornado risk does exist here too. Another tornado warning east of Abilene. This one is going to be south of Bayard. It's a little QLCS tornado, so if you're in this area near Putnam, seek shelter now. Again, we're now at 7 tornado warnings. I'm going to go back to the significant tornado right now south of Chicago, which has been cranking for the last several minutes. It's gotten rain wrapped. Large hook right now south of Sun River Terrace. It's coming up towards Tallmadge, and it'll be going towards Lake Village, Indiana in just a moment. This has become a very rain-wrapped tornado over the last few minutes. Storm chaser John McKinney, he is near where there's some damage out here. You can see all the debris. We go to this. You can see all the debris kind of scattered out there on the right side. There's a street sign that's kind of bent, but there's going to be a lot more significant debris near that community college. So we'll have a view of all the debris and all the damage here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and go back over to... Wow, this is Tornado Page's view. So the tornado, again, is still large. It's wrapped back in there.
I don't care.
This tornado's about to hit Coaster. Coaster, Illinois. Also, a new tornado watch was just issued for Indiana and Michigan. So it's adding on to the tornado watches that we already have. It's about 40 million people under watches and warnings currently across the United States. You guys have friends or family in the path of storms today. Again, we're doing commercial-free coverage here on YouTube. We have over 24 storm chasers out there, including Bezo Hunter, who's on that confirmed tornado near Oklahoma City.
Oh, shoot.
Here's the new tornado watch that is in effect. So this is southwest Michigan, northern Indiana. A few tornadoes are likely until 2 a.m. tonight. That's Eastern time. Scattered apple-sized hail and then scattered damaging wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour is likely. So again, that is a dangerous, this is going to be another area that has the potential for dangerous storms over the next few hours. This supercell, once again, is going to be moving into Indiana here very soon. And once it does so, it is going to continue to produce a significant tornado threat. So if you are near Wheatfield, Shelby, North Judson, you should be ready for this storm. I would assume they're going to issue a new tornado warning in the next 5 minutes, well out in front of the storm for some Varda Parks, or some Ava resorts, Thayer as well as Fair Oaks, and then back over towards Schneider. So again, very dangerous storm there moving to the east. All right, let's go back down to Oklahoma City. And this storm in Oklahoma City looks concerning. My God. All right, Oklahoma City, guys. West side of Oklahoma City, you need to be in your safe place. If you are in Oklahoma City, please be ready to go
Yeah.
This is on the storm northwest of Uvalde, Texas. So large wall cloud developing here.
Can't do this.
Barely got a final cloud just a moment ago. There's also been upwards of softball-sized hail in the storm over the last few minutes. Look at the motion in there, right above the trees. So we got another wall cloud there. Let me go back to Oklahoma City. About a few minutes, he's going to be going northbound, I think, on Highway 4. So I'll have a better view of this. Yeah, rotation is rapidly increasing near Oklahoma City. If you're in Oklahoma City, be ready to go to your same place. Mustang is going to be directly in the path of that. We have so many new severe thunderstorm warnings that are being issued. We have tornado possible attacks all over the place. We have rotating storms everywhere. I mean, almost any storm that you see right now on your map is rotating.
Uh-oh.
They've just issued a slew of new warnings. So, western Illinois, we have several new tornado possible attacks, severe warnings, and then we also have a new one for the storm south of Crown Point in Indiana. This storm is, again, insane right now, and it's going to be back on the ground. I think this tornado... For a moment, it's about to be back on the ground. Velocity is just intensified again. We got a big-time tornado right now. Just south of Immense. Got about 3 different storm chasers currently en route for this. Oh my goodness, we got big damage. This is back over in Kankakee. I don't know what that is right there. That looks like some sort of trailer or something. But there is big-time damage right now in Kankakee. This is near that community college. If you guys have friends or family in Kankakee, please make sure they're okay. We just had a destructive tornado rip through town a moment ago. And again, just to give you an idea of where this is going, it's going to be going right towards Thayer, Shelby, and Fair Oaks over the next several minutes. We still have a tornado down. It's going to be hitting Coaster right now. And then in about a minute, it's hitting Tallmadge, Illinois. And then it's going to be moving towards Lake Village, Indiana. All of our storm chasers right now are going east. This is a very dangerous supercell, and this is textbook at this point. I don't know how many textbook supercells we've had over the last, 10 days, but we had a bunch of them last week in Oklahoma, and then obviously in Michigan, and now we have another really classic-looking supercell. This one, unfortunately, is hitting way more places than the last few that we've had. This is back over to where the tornado is. This is live from Storm Chaser Connor Croft. Your coaster. There's a large tornado we got on the west side of Tallmadge. That's the damage in Kankakee.
I hope everybody's okay.
Got fire alarms going off over here too.
Share.
Oh my goodness. Jesus. That damage is bad. Holy crap. Guys, if you have friends or family in Kankakee, please make sure they're okay.
Power pole right there.
I don't even think this is where the worst of the damage is. That's the sad part about this. I think there's worse damage somewhere else.
Twisted.
Yeah. Stuff twisted everywhere.
All over the place.
There's so many people here, and again, huge shout out to Storm Chaser John McKinney for helping out here. Also giving us a view of what the damage is. I mean, this is also for Storm Chaser Carmen Parmello, who also has a bunch of power lines down. We gotta hope that what we're seeing here is the worst of it, because the vortex was so large with this tornado. Hopefully this was the worst of it. I have a feeling it wasn't, though. I mean, this tornado went right through the Aldi. That's an Aldi that he's next to, by the way. That's an Aldi. I don't even know where it is. Is it still there? Like, John McKinney's right next to an Aldi. That's a grocery store for those that don't know. And this tornado's still producing damage right now. This tornado's about to crawl. I mean, we got 2 chasers about to punch right into the hook. I'm going to tornado page. They're about to... Is that Aldi good? I don't even know where it is. I think it'd be on the right. Might not be there anymore. Let's back over to Storm Chaser Tornado Paging. Tornado's on the left, right beyond the tree line. There's still a large tornado in progress near Tallmadge. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. Tallmadge, Illinois is about to take a direct hit. Lake Village, Indiana is next in line. This is very eerie sights. There's a lot of trees here, too. Tornado's on the left side of your screen. It's right along the tree line. Gotta come right over the road in about 2 minutes. They're getting awfully close. They're about to
Is this state line?
Alright, we have an open field here. This will be a really good view of it.
PDS tornado. That's where the tornado's at. That's where my location. I'm about to get hit by
Right in
it.
front of him. He's literally driving into it. I know it's slow.
All these, look at all these chasers, guys.
Literally in front of him. There's a
This is no joke.
right here that is in the crossfire of at least our rear flank downdraft. And again, there is a real possibility that there could be some flipped over semis from a tornado like this. Look at the RFD right here. See the wind picking up. He's turning around, and that's a good idea because he would have been driving right into the tornado. He's going back. Look how high the winds are right here. So he is in the rear flank downdraft. That's on the south side of our tornado. That's the wind coming out of the supercell. So he's making the good decision to go south. Otherwise, he would have been driving literally into the tornado. All right. This tornado, oh my God. It literally hit the south side of Lake City, or Lake Village, excuse me. Just hit the south side of Lake Village.
Oh my gosh. Why? But everything's falling. I'm gonna try to reconfigure all this stuff because everything fell.
Bottom middle camera is pretty much the best view of it. Somebody switch out slot. A station that's very close to where this just hit. Just hit the Family Dollar on the south side of Lake Village and the golf course. And it's very close to the worldwide door components. I think that's like some sort of warehouse or something like that. You can see this right here is debris, by the way. That isn't even like rain. That's debris going right towards Thayer. This tornado is about to directly hit Thayer and then eventually going towards Wheatfield. And very strong rotation still, and it's not letting up. This tornado might have been on the ground for over an hour, by the way. Like, this thing could have literally been on the ground for upwards of over an hour. That is how long this thing's been ongoing for. We are now at 34 severe warnings. We have 9 tornado warnings currently. Again, severe weather outbreak is completely happening as we speak. You can now see the tornado warning. So again, tornado warning still in effect right now for Thayer, Virgie, and Fair Oaks. Here's that other tornado warning. It was just northeast of Kansas City. Rotation's pretty broad northeast of Kansas City. Look at this right here, though, near Liberty. We need to watch this. If you're over near Elsire, Springs, or Richmond, we have a tornado threat going towards you guys. Broad area of rotation, currently moving to the northeast right now. Oklahoma City. We still have a tornado warning here. We do not have an active tornado, but if you're in Oklahoma City, you need to be in your safe place. There is a potential for a tornado here. Storm Chaser, Mezzo Hunter is currently on that one. We also have that tornado warning east of Abilene. This one's going towards Palo Pinto Mineral Wells. If you guys are tuning in from North Texas, now is your time to really be tuned in because we have a line of storms with damaging winds and tornadoes heading towards you guys right now. We have a lot of warnings being issued right now as well. We still have a significant tornado in progress. It just went by Lake Village. It is now approaching Thayer. So Thayer, Indiana, you guys are about to take a hit from this tornado. It is going towards the Frankie's Village Restaurant and the Dollar General. There is a Village Motors area. I think there's a lot of cars there. Village Motors, it's a truck repair shop. It's about to get directly hit by this. Very close to this tornado. But they're almost in the hook. Hear the tornado sirens. They're blaring. I do want to remind you guys, if you have friends or family wall cloud there. That is moving east right now. No tornado warnings in Texas anymore. We still have one in Missouri. We have one in Iowa. Honestly, the most concerning still is over here in, oh my God, the most concerning by far is in Indiana. This thing is insane. It is still going. We don't have a deep debris signature, but there is 100% still a tornado in progress right now. That is a tornado right there. West of I-65. Big time tornado about to cross right over Interstate 65 in just a moment. Storm chaser Cannon Colton. He's again next to where this tornado is. It's right in front of him. See if we get clear visual again on it. It has gotten a lot more rain wrapped over the last few minutes. When you think it's weakening, it's not. This thing has been cranking this entire time.
Approaching the railroad crossing.
So he is again only about half a mile or so probably from the actual tornado. His radar mega location is not updating anymore, but he's next to it. That's so eerie.
Alright, so we're gonna quickly. Gotta watch this. Holy moly, that was a big gust of wind. That was
Big clear for search ad.
see visual of it. It's moving north.
Sean just said to switch out my husband and I just left that area where the tornado is. We're safe in Remington, Indiana. We saw the tornado.
And get to it
That's crazy.
from there.
So again, there is still a tornado down, and it's about to cross Interstate 65. Do we have traffic cams here or no? I don't know if this part of any. The last few hours has been this discrete supercell.
I'm in some pretty incredible hail here on the road. If you have time to watch it.
And that rotation again, currently near fire, still a large tornado. I think what's happening right now, this is concerning. So what's happening right now is our initial area, the initial tornado that we just had, is now beginning to occlude off to the north and west. We have a new area of rotation maybe developing near Virgin. So we could have a mesocyclone handoff happening, which means a new tornado could be developing. So that is concerning. Tornado Pagey is pretty much next to that area of rotation, so we're going to keep an eye on them. So let me put Tornado Pagey slot 2. Apparently Edgar O'Neill has some really large hail. Holy crap. This is over near, I think it's Leakey, Texas. That's hail. There's hail everywhere. That is insane. Looks like it snowed. That's all hail. Hell no. Got a lot of hail over there in Texas. Storm chaser Edgar O'Neill. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, looking at the storm near Wyoming, Illinois, this is definitely latched to the boundary. Presents very similar to our other storm, but expect a tornado warning for this shortly, and this could potentially be a long track tornado if it remains latched to the boundary.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right, guys, if you're near Hennepin, Henry, Wyoming, Lakin, any of these areas here, we got a discrete supercell, and this could be our next one. All right. So again, large area, at least a broad rotation, large hook echo extending over into Wyoming, approaching 17 and 40, and this one's taking a pretty similar path to the other one. It's going to be going right towards Strader, Morse, Shanahan, long-term going towards Kankakee, which is an area that has a lot of tornado damage. And the tornado that is still ongoing right now in Indiana, still happening. We still have a tornado down right now. It's unbelievable. Cannon Colton is on location.
As we were driving through.
Well, that timing's crazy. Riley just talked about it. Again, timing is pretty crazy on the stream a lot of the times. We now have a new tornado warning for Wyoming, Tulane, and then just south of 93. So seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. All right, so that's currently moving to the east, going towards Henry and Lakin. All right, what I was just saying is that you can now see where Cannon Colton is. He is now on the south side where the tornado is. We have Tornado Pagey near where that new area of circulation is developing. There's a real possibility we could have twin tornadoes too.
Twins!
So we put Connor Croft slot 3. Latest scan, that tornado is now directly going over I-65. So the tornado has now just hit the north side of Roselawn. It is now approaching Forest City, assuming it's still on the ground, which we think it is. It's about to hit
up?
Hey, I'm sorry. My dad was freaking out.
Yeah. Dude,
so
it was...
what were you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, take cover, bro. I was warning you. It was really bad. PDS tornado. I'm still chasing right now. I'm in Newton County.
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep around 3 o'clock. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. I just sleep because my dad wanted me home.
I told you to be prepared for anything, but it didn't hit Crown Point as bad as it hit Schneider and like Village.
Yeah, because the sirens went off. I actually didn't expect the sirens to go off yet because
They went off up that north.
It went off 3 times in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Three times in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, they set them off, and the lightning detection system at the park too went off. So
at Whitehawk.
Yeah, Whitehawk. It was actually very loud.
Did you get a video?
The siren sounded louder than it normally would during a test. So I don't know. Maybe they have it on max power or something.
Yeah. Did you get a video of it?
It sounded creepy. Dude, it was creepy.
Dude, it's creepy out here.
Actually,
it's a tornado.
Dude, I came back to my room where I'm at now, and I had my fans on. I couldn't hear the siren from I was like sitting on my bed where I normally would sleep. I couldn't hear the siren with fans on. I turned it off. Like, oh yeah, I could have woken up to the sirens going off. So if I didn't have any, because I sleep with fans on, so I couldn't. But yeah, I got a siren ambience from my room where I'm at now. I was just curious. It didn't wake me up though, but I woke up at a weird time and I heard thunder. I'm like, is a storm? I wasn't even tired. I was just mad because I wanted to do stuff today and I couldn't. So
yeah,
but I just thought I got one more on.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to call you back. There's a tornado dropping right now.
Bye.
All right, bye.
It's almost impossible to tell at this point. Obviously, it is nighttime. He is looking north now towards this tornado. The cell could have as many as 2 different tornadoes, the supercell. Also, big update for our severe weather outlook tonight. While we continue to see if we can see that tornado, they have grown the enhanced risk of severe weather. So if you're in that orange area, we now have an enhanced risk of severe weather tonight. It did not include the south side of Kansas City and Oklahoma earlier.
Oh, it's dropped. It's on the ground. It's on the ground.
Northwest Ohio into the Texas border. So very large area is currently under a tornado, or at least under an enhanced risk of severe weather. So damaging winds, very large hail, and a few strong tornadoes. Again, it does not matter what color shading you're in. You can still see a strong tornado tonight, literally anywhere in this area. So again, please make sure that you're staying weather aware. Again, that
tornado on the ground, you can see over there.
Tornado. I want to point out this thing's been on the ground for over an hour, right? And it is now occluding, but it's taking forever to occlude. So this tornado is going to be away here in a second, and then a new tornado is trying to form now near Kersey and Stoutburg, going towards Wheatfield in Indiana. So that initial tornado is now lifted off to the north and east. It is occluding, even though it's still on the ground. And then a new one is going to try to form over here, near Deer Park. So definitely concerning, because that tornado was on the ground for over an hour, and it's been occluding for upwards, I think, of 15 or 20 minutes. So it takes a while for tornadoes to weaken when they're on the ground for this long, and they're so powerful. So that's what we're seeing in real time right now. Stormer Media has a large lowering right here. Somebody put Stormer Media slot 2.
This is an emergency.
We have a new PDS tornado warning. That is going to be for those in Wheatfield, Teft, just south of Counts. So if you're in this tornado warning, you need to get to your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. Get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible and get to an interior room of your home or building. A brand new, particularly dangerous situation tornado warning just to the west of North Judson. This is a live look at that lowering. Connor has a pretty good view of it. You can see the wall cloud right there. That's the new area of interest. And this is one of the best chaser cams that you're going to see. You can actually see the actual base. And so if there's a tornado, we'll clearly see it. This will not be rain wrapped either. But strong rotation developing right where he's looking. There's a large wall cloud dangling down here. near Ninman in Virgie, Indiana. So that's the bowl right there. That's the area of interest.
Garrett, if you're not almost done, I don't want to wait much longer.
I want to point out real quick that over here, again, we have that other tornado that's still in progress. This is a new tornado that's trying to form. That's the old tornado that's moving northeast. That is why this tornado warning polygon is kind of it looks kind of weird. It's a large area, and that's why. There's, again, 2 different areas to circulate. Basically upward, like, again, there's 2 circulations, possibly 2 tornadoes. That's what we're looking at. We also have a new severe warning for those in Kingsford Heights, Knox, North Judson, and Winnemac. If you're in these areas, you need to be ready to go to your storm shelter for an incoming tornado threat. Still very strong rotation there. We still have a tornado down near Forest City. It's unbelievable. That tornado's been going for an hour.
Not down. Just that tornado hit it.
This tornado's so this is in Kankakee. We're the only drivers. Okay, so we look when this tornado started, approximately when it started. You're in Kankakee.
Kankakee, bruh.
That is a large wall cloud that we're looking at right now here near Stoutsburg. This is going to be our next tornado right here. I think we're probably going to get one. I have pretty high confidence we're going to get another one.
Keep an eye on it, guys. We got visual.
Screen, that is a large wall cloud.
I don't know if it's down. Yeah, it's got to be close enough.
Is on the south side of the Hook Echo. That is had a pretty good view of the wall cloud. Not seeing a clear view anymore. I think he is now behind trees.
It is.
Go back to him in a second. We're going to keep everybody bottom of your screen. All three of multiple. That are on that storm right now. We have 4 tornado warnings. We do not have one in Iowa anymore. We do not have one in Missouri. A tennis ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds and a potential tornado risk. We got a little cell also near Lindsay. This one's going to be tracking towards Maysville and Pauls Valley. So low-end tornado threat over the next half hour as that storm continues to track to the east. And then once again, if you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, we got an intense line of thunderstorms that has gone up. And this is going to produce the threat of damaging winds, hail, and the possibility of embedded tornadoes. So if you are over in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you will probably be included in doing what a tornado watch is in effect for the western half of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Saw the big supercell northwest of San Antonio. That one's cranking out a lot of hail, as we saw there. Oh my God. This is Edgar O'Neill. This is hail fog over here in Leakey, Texas. That is all hail fog there. That is crazy. again, it's going to be located about a mile, not even a mile. It's going to be right over Wheatfield in a second. So this tornado is about to directly hit Wheatfield. And it's hard to tell what the exact intensity of this tornado is right now. But Wheatfield has a lot of places. It's approaching the Casey's. There is a Stowers and Son meat and grocery store. Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, a much clearer. That's a livery signature. That's about to directly hit Wheatfield. That is not good. This tornado is actually going to go right over Wheatfield. There is a lot of people who live in Wheatfield for this specific area. So again, significant tornado currently in progress. It's going towards Dunn's Bridge, Teft. I thought it might narrowly miss town. It looks like it's going to be going right over it. So a new tornado warning in Illinois. So that's a big time debris signature. It's right around or on the south side of Wheatfield. It would have just hit that Casey's.
Oh, power flashes, power flashes. You got power flashes.
For the Lincoln area and Henry in Illinois. Large hook echo.
It must be on the ground. There's power flashes everywhere.
He's going through some crazy wind right now. Holy crap, you can see look at the wind going across the screen there. So Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl's on this near Lincoln. So Seek Shelter, ping pong ball size tail is also falling with that storm right now. I'm going to go over to Kenneth Carlton. He has a pretty solid view of this tornado near Wheatfield. Off to the left here. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, just got another update from the Storm Prediction Center. This is another meso-gamma discussion for Illinois. They're highlighting that one that's currently tornado warned.
Wait, stop. There's a tornado right there in the middle. Right there. This is live. Again, Kenneth Carlton, that's the tornado. That's a large tornado, guys. Right there. It's right on the tree line. Yeah, that is 100% a tornado, and it's going right through Wheatfield right now. Again, tornado down. You can barely see it right there. It's down. Bottom left of your screen. Big power flashes. All right, we got big power flashes.
Big time power flashes.
Holy crap, look at those power flashes. That's a tornado.
It's hitting Wheatfield.
Holy crap.
I think it's hitting Wheatfield.
Holy crap. This is hitting Wheatfield right now. Oh my god, you can see higher vortex of the tornado from those power flashes. Connor's looking directly at it. He's looking at Wheatfield. You can't even see any lights. This significant tornado just hit Wheatfield.
Oh, big bull funnel.
I want to reiterate, this is a very dangerous tornado going towards Taft, Dunn's Bridge, St. Pierre, and Indiana.
This is my road.
This is a back to that wide shot that we just had. Tornado's on the left. You can see it again. Tornado on the left there. This is directly hitting Wheatfield as we speak. It might have just hit that Casey's and the Dollar General. There's also a Family Dollar, I believe.
The meso in person.
Oh, funnel cloud, big funnel cloud, big funnel cloud.
Large tornado just hit Wheatfield.
Structures out there, so that could just be like
Big time funnel cloud.
doing a weird shift or something, but
Apparently you can hear it on Paige's feed. Listen closely. You can hear the roar on their feed right now. There's a roar from this tornado. This only happens with the most intense tornadoes. Oh my god. I mean, this literally just hit Wheatfield directly. There's a huge debris signature. Now on the east side of Wheatfield. You can hear the roar.
Bonfire pit's being burned just to the left here.
Tornado's still down and on the ground.
His head would have gotten so close.
I believe it's on the left. I think that's it right there on the left. You guys see that underneath the two blue lights? I think that's it. Yeah, right there on the left, underneath those two blue lights. It's still down. I believe that's it. This, again, is not going anywhere. It's going to be on the ground probably for a while.
Oh, there's a fully condensed snowcloud. Oh, yeah, there is. Up there. See it? See that?
Yes.
Huge tornado.
That is a huge tornado. That white thing right there is the tornado,
Fat stovepipe.
I believe.
Big fat stovepipe.
Yeah.
And it did go south of house.
Yes, it did. But that is a strong tornado. No, I don't want flash. Why the hell would I want flash?
This is going right towards North
Large
Judson.
tornado.
That's it
Big
right
damage.
there.
It's not large. I just say that every time, but
A large cone tornado right there in the field. And unfortunately, it just went through. You can see it right there on the middle right of your screen. It just went through Wheatfield. They took a direct hit from this large tornado.
My second.
There are horizontal vortices that I'm seeing in there too. Look at the horizontal vortices. I know it's hard to tell at night, but you can see the horizontal vortices. And again, that only happens with strong to intense tornadoes. It is still clearly down right now.
oh my gosh.
This is insane. That is a large tornado, large cone tornado going right into Teft. There are a lot of homes being hit by this tornado too. On the east side of Wheatfield, it hit the Family Dollar.
It's nuts.
Come up on the Goat Trail, medical vicinity or something like that. Laura Dougal by photography, freight car rail services. Those are a few of the places that, I mean, again, you can see the tornado very frequently right now. There is still a huge tornado going right towards Teft. The debris signature is
Big cone
huge.
right now.
Go ahead.
Large cone tornado right behind us right now, east of Wheatfield. I'm not sure what road we're on. Big tornado, SR10.
There's a big time tornado. Let's see it on Storm Winter News feed. Everybody's confirming there's a large tornado. That was Storm Chaser Bryce Shelton. There's a big time tornado right now going into Teft. I mean, God, that debris signature is like the largest that we've seen today. What's crazy to me is that we haven't had a tornado emergency on this at any point. Oh my God. Yeah, Storm Media has a huge tornado.
I moved the camera.
Look at that right there. It's right in the middle of the screen. It's huge.
I just saw it in the camera.
I think those are power flashes possibly too. Right on the right, you can see it barely.
The freaking jungle, man.
You gotta turn your lights on. You gotta turn the headlights
The tornado's on the right.
The camera, the stream.
Can't tell if there's,
Camera, okay. The stream, alright.
can't tell if there's two.
Just almost drove into that.
Apparently tornado page almost drove into it.
Tornado. Still on the ground. God.
So they put Connor slot two.
What the heck?
I think there's another tornado on the left. Am I tripping? There might be a second tornado on the left. There's, again, possibly two tornadoes, but the one on the right is in a field right now. It's going right towards Teft, Indiana, then going towards North Judson. It's about to hit Dunn's Bridge. The debris signature. There might be damage right here. Oh yeah, whoa. Alright, yeah, there's big damage. Holy crap.
Judson.